Tom, maybe we'll start and reward the people that are here on time.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's get started. Well, my name is Tom Hua. I'm sure that you know me. Well, in the past, I worked with Jason for, well, decades, and we traveled around the world. We honestly made millions of dollars. And Jason Siro, he was my assistant, but I always do what he tells me to do. He's my boss. He used to be my boss, and he's still my boss. What happened during the pandemic? Everything shut down. I couldn't travel to anywhere to do presentations like what I used to do. I also had huge personal and health challenges. I, my family fell apart, and I had alcohol abuse for quite a long time. Just so you know that. I mean, it's very personal, but I don't mind sharing because it's what happened to me during the pandemic. And a couple of years after that, I went to rehabilitation programs for quite a while. Then I was looking for a new business opportunity. And I couldn't find anything because, I mean, my expectation is high. I don't want to just make a living, so to speak. I want to make more than what ordinary people normally can make. Only a couple of weeks ago, Jason told me about this little patch that he was using, and the business opportunity comes with it. And I tried. I put on back of my neck, and I put underneath of my belly because a couple of people are letting me in. Because if you make me in the seminar in the past, you would have noticed that I go to the toilet all the time. Well, there's a saying, Chinese bladder, they say that's what you got. And I have bad diarrhea all the time too. But after I put the little patches on, it all improved dramatically. I don't have to go to the toilet all the time. I mean, sometimes I think, whoa, it's been 3 hours. I'm out. And I never had to look for a toilet. Never happened in decades. And when I sleep, I dream all the time. All the past, all the weird dreams. I often get up in the middle of the night, go to the toilet, then have some popcorn, have some chocolate, then go back to sleep. Funny, that's my lifestyle. But after I put this little patch at the back of my neck, I sleep all the way through until the alarm goes off. And my wife, my new wife, well, that's my personal story. I mean, it's about this seminar is not about my personal life, but my new wife, she works really hard in an Asian grocery store, and she always has very stressful shoulders, arms, and all that. I put this little pad at the back of her neck every night after shower before she goes to sleep. And she told me it helps a lot. Now, every single night after shower before she goes to sleep, she begs me for that little pad to be put on the back of her neck. It helps a lot. So to me, the product is brilliant. No question about it. And I trust Jason. I trust the product. I trust the company behind it. I did a lot of research about the company, multi-billion dollar company, and nothing can go wrong with this product. Nothing can be better than this business opportunity because of the nature of the product. So I'll let Jason tell you a little bit more about this product and the business opportunity.
Yeah, good one. Thanks, Tom. And so I just want to say, if you're putting that patch on your wife at the night time, maybe do it in the morning, and she'll get some better results when she
Oh,
wakes up during the day.
right. It lasts 12 hours. Yeah.
12 hours. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
okay, so from tomorrow morning,
I'm
oh, by the way, I put on my finger too because I had some problems with joint. I couldn't even open a drinking bottle because of the pain. I went to see all the doctors, never gave me a solution. When I put this on, now it moves freely, very nice. I can
very
open
good.
drinking bottle. Otherwise, I have to use the other hand. You know what I mean? When you squeeze, twist the bottle of the drinking bottle, yeah, you need a little bit of muscle here. I just couldn't do it with this hand before, but now I can. Go
That's
ahead.
excellent. So yeah, I was introduced to Andrew and Vanessa, who were going to share some things with us about a year ago, and I was lazy. I thought, yeah, I should do this. Yeah, I should do this, and then I finally got involved, and I gave some patches to my mum. I'm a skeptic, and I'm sure there's skeptics in the room right now. Skeptics that are going to be listening to this later, and I'm a skeptic. And give me a yes in the chat box if you're a skeptic as well. Yeah, who are those people? Come on, tell me who you are. Be honest, be honest, yeah. And so I sat there and I'm like, oh, these little patches things, yeah, there's all of this science and story behind them, but they're not going to do anything. Yeah. And I thought I'll get involved anyway and we'll see. And so actually gave one to my mum. She's got sciatica problems, yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. Let's give it a go. I was being lazy with them, hadn't started wearing them myself, and thank you, Graham, for telling us that you're a skeptic there as well. And so I put them on my mum. I said, here, just put these on to your side of the pain, which is what Andrew and Vanessa have told me. I've heard them say this, probably 10 times by now. And mum put them on, and a couple of weeks later, I said, oh, are you still using the patches? And mum said to me, because I see mum every Friday, we have lunch together, and it was one of the lunches, and she said, you know what, Jason? Yes. And I put them on, and almost within 24 hours, my sciatica pain had gone away. Number one, and I thought, oh, that's interesting because when I gave them to mum, I'm like, oh, I don't know if these things are going to work. And so I don't think it's psychosomatic. I think it's absolutely working for her. And then she said, and you know what? I put one on today. My back was sore before I got in the car to drive over, so I put one on today, and it's the one thing that gets me through the drive because she's got to drive 45 minutes to come to lunch. And I thought, oh my God, that's fantastic. Then I thought, well, if mum's getting some results from them, then I should be more serious about using them myself. Yeah. And so I'd actually been wearing them during that time. I had one on the back of my neck, and then I put one on my stomach as well. I've got two of them, and I alternate between here and the back of my neck and my stomach because I just don't like to have it in the same spot all the time. Anyway, I was using them for a couple of weeks, and it was around the same time that Mum was telling me how her sciatica was doing quite well, and I thought, well, hang on a minute. I'm actually sleeping through the night better, I guess, and sleeping through the night better. But also, I don't know if you saw on the webpage, I was training for the Masters World Championships. I'm a swimmer, and I swim 50, 100, 200 butterfly, and I swim 200 and 400 medley. In my age group, I'm not going to tell you what my age group is. I don't want to age myself too much, but training very hard, 5 times a week in the pool at least, and then 2 or 3 times a week in the gym, and literally every day I had to have an afternoon nap at about 3 o'clock so that I could continue functioning through work and get through training in the evenings and that sort of thing. And thank you. Yes, a little bit fit. I got to this time when I was talking about it with Mum, and then I thought, well, hang on a minute. I haven't had a nap in the afternoon for about a week, yeah, and I haven't had the need for it. And the only thing that was different was I was using the patches. And so then I found that, I could train for longer. As it turns out, 2 weeks ago, I went to Singapore and I swam in the Masters World Championships, and I came. Well, not only did I qualify in 5 events, I qualified in a few others, but I didn't do them. But I got 10th in the world for 400 medley, which is a pretty big event. 400 medley. If anyone's ever swum before, it's
Okay, the
exhausting.
world, really.
10th in the world in my age group, of course, not 10th in the world overall, but in my age group, and so I'm very pleased, and I'm quite sure that without that ability to recover, yeah, without that ability to recover, I wouldn't have got to there because, I couldn't have trained so hard and kept going so much. So, that's my story. I'm all in with this, yeah. I think it's a great opportunity in two ways. First, I'm getting results from it. So that's brilliant. I love that. But second as well, it's a great way to have a different income stream. I've got a few income streams in my business, and I've got some other investments and that sort of thing. But it's good to be proactive. And what I love about this is I've got an income stream, and I can help people at the same time. And that's the really cool thing there, that I love about this. And that's why I kind of brought it to Tom. He's got a reach that can help other people, and that's what we're all about, is helping other people, I think. So I'll stop talking now, and I'm going to hand over to Andrew and Vanessa. I think you're muted there, actually. So if you just want to unmute yourselves and go for it.
We're great. Well, thank you so much for both of you sharing, and we agree wholeheartedly. This product produces high impact and high income.
Yeah.
And that's what we love. We believe we can have both. Help already now thousands of people since we started 18 months ago, I think 4,000 or 5,000 now, and having incredible income. We just came back from 2 months being in North America, Canada and America, traveling, building our business, seeing our daughter, catching up with friends. We couldn't have done that without this business. And it's fast for those that are motivated and see the opportunity. So thank you so much for having us. We're Andrew and Vanessa Hoyes. We're Senior Presidential Directors with LifeWave. We've known Jason now for a few years, and a mutual friend, Pat Mesiti, we've known for 30 years, and now friends with Tom, and excited to help you with helping other people in getting their health back, which is your first greatest wealth, is your health. But I believe you can have great health and great wealth. And to those combined bring true sovereignty and freedom for people. And so that's what we're passionate about. And this is literally growing like wildfire around the world.
And those stories, they're so important. What's happening for Tom is so important. What's happening for Jason and his mom and Tom's wife. And this is what we get every single day. We literally wake up to good news stories every day. And to both of these men's point, it's genuine, it's real, and it is helping people. And so we are going to show you a little bit around the technology right now, just what it is. But it's very sophisticated, but it's going to be really simple for you to just understand what is light therapy. And then we're going to just share a group of recorded testimonies that have come out of our time here, Australia, UK. This is in 80 countries all over the world, but a few of our friends that are just sharing their stories. So you understand, if you're breathing, you probably need this patch, whether you're young, whether you are actually just mature. And so we want to show you what that looks like for you and your world. And you're going to think of so many names as you see this presentation.
And the incredible opportunity at the same time, which we're really passionate about. So we were asked from my best mate of 30 years, 18 months ago, have you been patched? And what he was talking about was what Jason showed you was this little patch around the size of a 20-cent piece here in Australia and New Zealand. There he is on his hand. And this little patch, this incredible technology that has changed so many people's lives. And I said, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, I just turned 50. He's 8 years older than me. He has just turned 58, 57 or 58. And he said, Andrew, he goes, the energy that I'm getting from this patch. And again, it's extremely affordable, price of less than a coffee per day. He says, I'm getting this awesome, this incredible energy that I've just so needed. He goes, my hair is growing back, and even the color of my hair, original hair color, is growing back. I'm like, come on, are you serious? Because I was a bit cynical as well, like Jason. And he goes, just trust me. And you know what? 30-year friendship, I trust with my life. So I said, I'm all in. Show me the presentation.
It's the trust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said, show me the presentation. So I was showing the presentation exactly the same as what we're going to show you tonight. And I saw the opportunity and we went all in, and it's absolutely changed our life.
So the problem is that our stem cells are on decline as we age. From about 2 years old. They really start to decline. You're born with them all, and then they do decline. So these days you can, do a lot to save those stem cells and maybe use them later. Stem cell therapy is very expensive, quite invasive, but stem cells are not just a new kind of common trend. Stem cells are the body's raw materials for your body to optimize health. And so the fewer stem cells that you have, though, as you age, what starts to happen is you won't heal anywhere near as quick. At 30, you've lost half your stem cells, and at 60, nearly all your stem cell activity is now what they call fallen asleep. Your stem cells are dormant, and that's why you just don't uptake as quickly to what really you used to, and you often from about that 30 start to feel those aches and those pains all around your body.
Absolutely. And so how this works is it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. So what that means is we're light beings. If you've ever seen the military and they put those night goggles on, or hunters at nighttime, and they see the heat signature of humans, of things that are living, well, we carry that heat and light. And so what this does, this little patch, which is full of organic material, it's patented nanocrystal technology, so it's salts, aminos, and sugars that's been created as a lattice work, that what happens is when it touches your body, it activates by sending the light that's coming out of your body back into your body.
Like a mirror.
It's exactly stimulates your copper peptides, then activates your stem cells. So it's your stem cells, no one else's stem cells. It's completely non-transdermal, which means there's nothing going past the skin barrier, which means there's no risks.
Which is why Jason could wear it even as an athlete, like athletes do all over the world, because there's nothing going through being ingested. It's light frequency.
This is what's been amazing with this product. And there's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So that for us was one of the big, sort of tick boxes for us around this product, because there's nothing going into your body other than that light being reflected. And it's simple to wear. This is what I like as a bloke. Vanessa's come up with potions and potions and concoctions and
powders,
and powders
drinks,
and pills
juices
over the years. And you got to take this one first and that one. I love just one thing. Every morning when I get up, the back of my neck, under my belly button, or an old injury that every so often has a niggle in my back, I'll put it on there. Anything that might be feeling, although after 18 months, honestly, I'm at the best I've ever, physically I've ever felt. It's 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So I put it on in the morning, and we live near the beach. Then I go jump in the water. It's all waterproof and all those things. And then before I go to bed, I throw it away. And then rinse, repeat. Wake up the next morning, same thing. The thing we must do, though, is drink plenty of water, activate it with a good Celtic sea salt or electrolyte, because it actually helps with getting, flushing all those old toxins and old stem cells out of your body, so your body can recover faster. So really important. So benefits of X39, and here are just some of the benefits of this product, which is amazing. Again, we wake up every morning to good news stories. It's such a cool thing with so much, bad news out there, hearing people start to get their life back. So these are just some, and many people say, could it do this? And we say it could do that. We never promise, because of course your body is different to the next person's than yours, but we're seeing so many incredible success stories, like increased strength, mental clarity. For me, that was a major one for me personally. Brain fog gone, my ADHD and my central nervous system and anxiety. I am operating and focused the best that I have that I can ever remember. Reduced inflammation. We're seeing that. Restored muscle and skeletal conditions in one of our daughters. We're seeing that for her. Increased stamina. Improvement of sleep. I was on a sleep apnea machine for 18 months before I started patching. Within 3 months, so I love Tom's testimony. Within 3 months, I was off my sleep apnea machine, so no more Darth Vader for Vanessa. That's always good for the relationship. I sleep all the way through now. I sleep all the way through. I used to wake up once or twice to go to the bathroom and all those things, and I used to wake up tired. I was that embarrassingly guy that Vanessa would constantly be saying, Andrew, stop saying you're tired. Stop saying you're tired. I'd have to have a nana nap at 3 or 4 o'clock and so on. Well, all that's gone. I sleep all the way through the night. I wake up with energy and I have no nanonaps anymore. So energy and vitality and increased skin appearance, which we're seeing time and time again for so many people.
And we'll just disclaim that we are not intending to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition, but when light enters your body will intuitively start to heal itself. And there's some really amazing long-term results. Now, the day you get these patches, 4,000 of your genes will begin to reset, which just means they begin to communicate to each other. At 6 weeks, your brain will begin to balance. You'll see a scan in a minute. At 3 months, your collagen is increasing. Now, yes, that looks like all that skin and all that beautiful glow up we see on everyone patching, but actually collagen is all the way around our insides and really, really important for us. And at 6 months, your heart will reverse in age when they do the testing by approximately 8 years after patching for 6 months. So this is incredible for people. This is not just anti-aging. This is not just about looking younger. This is about literally your body, your organs, age reversing because your own stem cells wake up, which is wild. And
I'm not sure about you. I'm into a bit of age reversing.
Exactly. And so the scan of a 77-year-old woman's brain is here. Session 1, all the red is inflammatory response and inflammation. Session 3 is no more red. All the now cognition. So what this means is that literally when we begin to patch people with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, or even as young with the autism and some of the challenges on the spectrum, this is working for people when brain inflammation is gone. Your brain starts to do what it is designed to do. So it's incredible.
And what we love about this is it's a patented technology. So even in the patent, it says as a result of elevating copper peptides, including activation of stem cells. So it's right there, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants. So 2 things that I love about a patent. Number one, it's not easy to get. It's actually very hard to get a patent. And the scientist and inventor has over 200 now. So this guy is serious and very well known. But one, it gives you the trust of where it's coming from. It gives you that security going through your brand partner, Tom, that when you go through Tom, you're getting it from the source, from the company, not somewhere else, that you don't know where it's come from, you know, toxicity and being fake and not being able to actually do what the product said it would. And the second thing is when it comes to the business opportunity, we have no competition. We have a patent on this. Nobody can do this. Nobody has this technology in a patch in this way that does what this does. So it's not like you have your pills and I have my pills. You have your face cream and we have our face cream. No one else has this. So for me as an entrepreneur and love the wellness space and constantly as a coach as well, encourage people to have multiple streams of income, I jumped straight on this because of the patent. I'm like, okay, this no one else knows about this yet, but within the next couple of years, everyone's going to know about this patch. So we wanted to get running as fast as possible. And you're in a brilliant and perfect position for this because of that technology. And then we love the CEO and inventor, David Schmidt of X39. He has over 200 patents. He's a scientist and inventor specializing in age reversing, and he focused on stem cell research. He took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring this X39 to the market. That's how committed he is. He didn't just sort of, you know, come up with a great idea and throw it out there and hope to make some money. He was meticulous about this, making sure it had high impact, but also helped people to be able to, and why it's in the direct selling space, is to make it affordable for every single person.
Yeah, David Schmidt is very well renowned around the world actually for his inventions. And we were just with him in Orlando, and right now he's winning awards all across really the world globally.
Absolutely.
He's
just
coming.
Denmark, he just won an award.
Yeah, he was with the royal family there for some of his inventions. And so really LifeWave is his baby. Many of these direct selling companies, they'll just bring in an inventor. They'll pay the scientist a lot of money for the scientist to endorse the product, and then those people will go to the better paying job somewhere else. This is literally CEO and inventor. That's a huge security even when it comes to a partnership in this business as well.
Unbelievably. And he loves the direct selling space because he's able to make it affordable. I mean, if this was in the hands of big pharma, government or corporate, it'd be 10, 20, 30 times the cost.
And he's worked with the government, he's worked with the athletes, but he just didn't want it to be controlled by anyone else.
So we love that. And he's committed to us in that space for the long term because of the many other things that he's committed to bringing to market.
So you just heard the stories of people you trust, or you will hear this later and you may know of Tom, or Tom's recommended this, one of your friends, someone else as well. This is how quickly these kind of presentations flow through communities. But we do have to remind you that the patch on one person will be so unique to the patch on another person. So this is not a quick fix. This is a regenerative technology that is all about giving yourself time. What's happened already for Tom, what happened for Jason's mum is life-changing, and yet there's more things to continue to come over the course of years as you continue to use a daily patch. And so you're going to get a health benefits tracker when you partner with Tom. It'll just come through on your email. Make sure you start to track some of these benefits, because you may not realize what benefit better sleep is. You may not understand what that does for every system in your body until you start to experience. And you can go to thisisit.info.com. It's a sales site in multiple languages. You can change the flag at the left-hand side and see this presentation in multiple languages. Dive into the testimonies. Just hear us some pre-recorded testimonies. Even go to the children's one. It's emotional about a non-verbal autistic boy that's now beginning to speak because he's using the X39 patch. It's changed their family's life. We get these kind of text messages. Our blood pressure, severe ADHD, no more seizures, cerebral palsy, agony, pain, wound healing. Like, these are real life stories.
People literally getting up out of wheelchairs and walking down the street, and neighbors coming out of their houses going, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, this patch, it's helping me to give my life back again." Like, incredible stories.
So have a look at some of these before and afters. A friend of ours, 27 years, pain medication. He was a boxer in the Olympics 27 years ago. He was getting a hip replacement surgery. He calls us up and says to the doc, he says, "My doctor's about to call you. We're canceling my hip replacement surgery." Now, friends, this can sound too good to be true. We do understand.
And it does literally sound too good to be
true. But truly, you have nothing to lose by getting this patch on you. Listen to this 5 minutes, because again, you're going to start to think of multiple names that you want to share this with. So just watch the video.
To be sharing this technology with so many people. It has changed our lives. It's changing the lives of my clients. I run a full-time health and wellness clinic. I've never seen results so fast with implementing these patches with my clients, and like, it's been a game changer for us personally, but for the people that are getting introduced to this every single day of the week. And for us personally, our son has had some major issues, major health crisis, and even my daughter for that matter. And when we introduced the patch, his health has just gone, exponential, and his immune system's improved. He's, back playing rep basketball again. He's, he's the kid that, we always wanted to have, just not a sick boy, which is where he was for many, many years. So we can't thank this product enough, and we just can't wait to share this with more and more people.
Absolutely. It's changed our lives in so many positive ways, and we're just so grateful someone had the courage to tell us about it, right? And they told us about it, and we'd heard about it about a year or so back.
Yeah, about a year.
And we were like, "No, not interested, right?"
Super skeptical.
Super skeptical. But then I think it was the third time we'd heard about it, and then bang, we engaged, and it's been amazing. Like, both Tash and I were one patch wonders, the whole family actually. Like, we saw Bo, literally his energy levels bounced, like he was bouncing off the walls the next day. And normally, like, sluggish, fatigued. I couldn't get him to stop. He would not stop running around playing. We're like, "Slow down, you're going to burn yourself out." He said, "Dad, I'm feeling so great." Those were his exact words. I was like, "Okay, run, buddy, please." And myself as well, I've had back pain for years, and put the patch on thinking, "What's this going to do?" Like, really, it's a sticker. I'm an engineer. I'm super skeptical. Show me the science, Stuck the patch on. Woke up the next morning, and I was like, pain's gone. I can move. My mobility increased 100%. I could touch my toes for the first time in 10 years. And that was just within 24 hours. So we're very lucky. We're like the one-patch wonders. Sometimes it takes 3 months, sometimes it takes 5 months, depending on your age. But we are just so grateful for the product, what it's done for our family. And most importantly, even now we use it in our clinic as a standard protocol, and it accelerates the results that we get
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, I've got twin boys. One of them was diagnosed with autism when he was 3, level 3, minimally verbal. So that's like way up there with the most difficult types of autism. And he was pretty crazy, pretty uncontrollable. By the time he was 13, I couldn't manage him on my own. It's just me and his twin brother. And I tried everything, and I had to put him on antipsychotic meds. And then in November, when we found these patches, I accidentally forgot to give him the meds. And when I finally remembered, I offered them to him, and he would normally take them for me, and he just said, no more meds. First of all, full sentence, super exciting, because that did not come out of his mouth ever. And secondly, he made a decision, and I was just like, I kept a hold of them, right? They're in the cupboard, but we haven't touched them since November. So here we are a month after that. So for Christmas, was that November? Yeah, December. We fly back to the States. He hasn't been in 6 years. We did not go to my parents' house because they have since sold it. We were staying at Airbnbs. We were in Texas, New Orleans, Florida, Denver. He went on a cruise. He swam with dolphins. He went snowboarding. Like, the only time he had a bit of a meltdown is when I gave him gluten. And then I was like, back up. So he wears 39 and Aeon every day. And then he has like an autism protocol, which is like a hat, which is in with his support worker right now. So I don't have it to show you, but it has a couple of other of the patches in. Don't want to overwhelm if anyone's new with how many patches there are, but they're pretty amazing. Yes. And every night now, he gets me to sit on his bed. He goes, I need to talk. And then he won't really talk about anything. He'll just let me sit there. But he's just like, I need to talk. It's like kids, when normal kids would say one more glass of milk or one water before bed. You know what I mean? They won't let you go. They want you to stay up a little longer. His thing is, I need to talk. That's it. So cool, guys.
Just ache my golf because I've got arthritis in my upper spine. It was fully diagnosed by my doctor. I didn't want any of the injections, pharmaceuticals or whatever. And she said, try this. Kind of didn't for a while. Then I met Vanessa and Andrew, got straight on it. 3 weeks it took for the ache in my upper spine to disappear completely. It hasn't come back. My little fingers, this one was twice that size. Red, I couldn't squeeze it. Would you like to squeeze my finger? Well, before I started patches, I would have been screaming. So that's my arthritis. I sleep like a baby now. 66, had trouble going for a pee. Get up, go for the road, I've got to pee. Now I just get up and pee in the snow like I'm 25. It's easy. So those are the 3 things for me. My son's got Asperger's. They have a lot of anxiety, difficulty relating to people. He's now thriving, doing lots of good things.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah. 39 and LifeWave began back in April 2024. I'd actually been suffering with a condition in my buttocks for 11 months. Initially it was misdiagnosed as sciatica, but I knew it wasn't because there was no pain in my leg. Eventually it was correctly diagnosed as ischial gluteal bursitis. Now, I had spent nearly $3,000 on treatments, many modalities, and even PRP, which is having your blood taken, spun and re-injected into your pain area. To no avail. After 11 months, I was still very, very unwell and suffering. It was very, very difficult to sit down. And then I met Vanessa and Andrew at a local market where I was. And lo and behold, she saw my distress and offered to give me this little patch to see if I would be happy to just place that on my buttocks and see what happened. Well, I was very skeptical, but after having spent all this other money, and this little patch is worth $6, so I thought, what are we doing here? Off to the bathroom I went, I placed it on my buttocks, and look, the long story short here, girls and guys, is that in 20 minutes, all the pain left my body, and it's not returned. And so now I've been patching for 8 months because this took the pain away initially, but at my age, I'm 72, it didn't correct everything else that's in my body. And the age reversing prospect is phenomenal. This is what we're all looking for. Heart age reversing is something that I'm really interested in as well. But my big thing is about sharing this with others now. So I said to Vanessa straight away, I'll just start with the patches, but before the week was finished, I decided that I would do this as a business so that I could share this and help more people, particularly after my story. So the improvements for me have also been my energy levels are a lot higher. I don't have to have a nanny nap in the day, mental clarity. I'm building a successful business. I've done 2 overseas trips already with LifeWave this year, and I'm about to do another one to launch in New Zealand in January. But the stories are never ending. So one of the other great stories I have, because this is non-generational, guys, my eldest granddaughter, Layla, had suffered with endometriosis for many, many years, right from when she was in high school. And whilst we treated it sort of. Nothing really helped with the pain. Now, since Layla's been patching for 7 months, she's had 7 cycles without any pain whatsoever. So, of course, she's jumped into the business as well and is sharing it with her friends. Endometriosis is a terrible disease and affecting a lot of people over a lot of ages here. So this is her catch cry, and it's also helped her with anxiety and depression because of the result of the endometriosis.
So these are
Amazing.
real life stories. The first story you heard was actually, they didn't say it, but their son was diagnosed with leukemia. They'd done lots of alternative therapies, but it's the patch that gave him back his balance and his quality of life. We've got doctors on our team. They're not the ones you want to go after necessarily for the business. They need to personally use it and then decide what they're doing. We've got some doctors retiring from being GPs, deciding to do LifeWave because they realize the impact this is having on people around them. But we want to talk, as we wrap this up and show you how to partner with Tom, we want to talk about why this business opportunity is one of the fastest growing in the world.
Yeah, and this is for everyone. So this is not just for 10-year-olds, it's not just for 40-year-olds, it's not just for 80-year-olds, it's for everyone. And so what I love about this, especially when it comes to the business opportunity, and we've had a lady in our team, she's in her 80s, she's got her purpose back. Her energy is coming through the roof. She's patching people. She's building a business in her 80s.
The government wouldn't pay her retirement money because she's asset rich. And so now she's making more money than she ever made when she was working as a executive assistant for a CEO of a large company.
So we love that anyone can be involved with this. So with this company, it's 20 years old as a company. So number one, it's not a scam. You can't scam for 20 years. And it's got a company that in 2021 was earning $20 million revenue a year globally, that now in 2025 will hit $1 billion. So that's all because of the X39, this particular patch that has taken this company through the roof. And so it's growing like wildfire. It's now in over 85 countries. So we can get this to all our friends around the world, and they can get it to their friends around the world. And like I said, it's not a Me Too product where, you have your pills and potions and we have ours. Nobody has this. And so that's what I love about this opportunity. And opportunities like this don't always come around. And so this is one of those moments in time where we're recognizing and seeing that this is the time is now to jump in and build this and get this to as many people as possible, because that wave is beginning to happen. We also believe that everybody needs a direct selling business in their portfolio. We're the same. We have multiple businesses. We have multiple investments. We always want to build cash flow income streams. And so having a direct selling business in your portfolio means when the lights are off, you're still making money. I love that I wake up every morning and my bank balance is bigger, because as people around the world, we have teams now in 39 countries, I think it is, through our team. We are, as people are building and sharing and reaching out to others, we're all benefiting together with that. And I love having that residual income model. And it's a low startup cost, no corporate limitations. It builds financial security, and that's what we're excited to help people with.
And you do this alongside your everyday life that you're doing right now, because financial freedom develops as you create the residual income. Again, like the patch, this is not an overnight, quick, get rich scheme. You don't believe those, they're scams, but really, truly, we're talking about giving this business partnership 1, 2, and 3 years to continue to build and impact people. But what ultimately happens is that wealth freedom actually creates time freedom, time for you to go and do what you want to do, be with who you want to be with, wherever you can, anywhere in the world.
Which we're all after, and that's what we love about this. We can do this from, like we did, from Canada, from America. We're going to be doing this next year for 2-3 months in Europe. We can be doing it from Asia, Australia, New Zealand. That's what's great about this, is you can do this from anywhere in the world.
So let's talk about your partnership with Tom as he's launching, and you are some of the first people he's launching to. That means you get the chance to be in incredible positions in his business as well.
It's a ground floor opportunity. This is like a 20-year-old startup. This company, like I said, for the first 20 years, $20 million, and now over the last 2-3 years, going to become $1 billion company because of this new product. So it's ground floor opportunity when it comes to this. So here are the 3 different ways that you can purchase. It makes it really simple. 3 packages: Core, Advanced, and Premium. Core is for those who want that first 3 months of, it's 3 months worth of these patches, 30 days in each, to start getting their health.
There's Jason.
There's Jason, yep. Start getting your health started. You know, if you have a health challenge, it becomes your only vision and dream. We want to help you to get that sorted as fast as possible. But for many people, they understand it's a month for each decade of life. And maybe in your household, there's 2 of you. So the advanced pack is what most people start with at $535 US. It's all in US dollars, but you also get paid in US dollars, which for us Aussies, we're getting 50 cents in the dollar extra in what we're getting returned with this, which is just amazing. And that gives you 6 of these sleeves. There's 30 of these patches in each. And so 3 months for each if there's 2 in the household, or 1 for 6 months. And you can start unlocking the business plan with that. You can start building the business at the advanced. But most of us jump in at the premium, which is $1,750 US, around 3,000 Australian. And again, for $3,000, where can you start a business with that, where you get full products? You get 20 of these, or some of the other patches which we talk to you about when we have the conversation with you, that might be more beneficial for where you're at. But also you need a lot of this to start patching people. So like I did with my friend Pat, when we reconnected, he told me some of the health challenges he was going through. So I was able to give him a month straight away, because he's one of my great friends, and he saw results very fast. So I had that stock. And when other people order near us, sometimes it can take a week or so for Australia Post to get it to you, or wherever you live. If you live close, we usually have a month that we give you straight away. Then when yours comes to you, then you give that 1 month back. So the premium also is the best for volume for building your business. If you want to run fast, Vanessa and I are passionate to get people to 6 figures as quickly as possible, so that they can have that income stream that's ticking along as they're building. And so the premium pack is the one to jump in at.
So you're going to talk to us and schedule a call around this, but you are actually joining the most incredible team. Absolutely. We go a little bit further up.
Incredible
the fastest
community.
Growing team in LifeWave across the world right now, but the community is stunning. But here you also get to partner specifically with Tom and Jason and all their expertise around scaling businesses, automating some of the practical parts of this. And so what Jason and Tom are also offering is that when you partner in the business, if you just want to patch, we'll get that information to you for you to order. But when you want to partner with this, because you've already thought of minimum 10 names minimum that you think could get started on this as well, then we're also going to add into that. They are going to add generously into that $3,000 worth of vacation vouchers, because we do believe that you are going to create a life that you're dreaming of, where you can go on vacation and let this business start to work itself for you.
That's right. So that's at the premium pack. The $3,000 worth of vacation vouchers, which pretty much pays for what you've just done. Exactly. And then if you're ready to run with this, start patching everybody, start patching, obviously seeing results for yourself as well, then we help people to see that investment returned within the next 4 to 6 weeks. And we see that a lot with people as they're excited about this. People, the results are there. People are getting amazing success stories, and also the income is just fantastic. And so you have the full support of Tom, the full support of Jason, and then the full support of Vanessa and I, with an unbelievable community around the world that you get to join and be a part of, and with a system that is a simple system that you just follow, cut and paste, reach out to friends, and you'll start seeing incredible success.
So what do they have to pay?
What did you say, Tom? Say that again.
what action do they have to take right now, Andrew and Vanessa?
So right now they're going to take an appointment with us. We'll put the Calendly chat straight into the chat while Jason just talks about some of what benefits they get from being part of this. Awesome. And what we're going to do is take a 15-minute call with every single one of you and really see what's exciting you most about this opportunity.
Absolutely.
So, I've been working with Tom for nearly 20 years. Yeah, nearly 20 years. And we've been building businesses together for all of that time. And so what I've agreed to do with anyone who comes in on Tom's team is actually have a strategy session with every single one of you who book in the next 3 days. And for those people that want to build their team, for those people who are interested in the business. If you're not interested in the business and you just want to patch for yourself, then there's no need for a strategy session, of course. But for those of you that do, prepared to get in there and help you and give you some strategy to help you grow your business as well. So Andrew and Vanessa, once you have those calls, please let me know who are the ones that are growing their business, and we can do strategy on those also.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you. And by the way, as I said in the beginning, I'm a businessman. The way I see this opportunity is either I don't do it or I do it all in. So I will promote this product and the business opportunity very, very heavily from now on. Today is the first webinar that I do with this product. So if you take action early enough, book the call. If you are watching the replay, book the call as quickly as you can because the slots are going to run out. And most importantly, everyone else comes in after you will be put underneath of you. That's the business model of direct selling. I'm sure many of you can understand that very simply. So take action as quickly as you can as I promote this business and the product ongoing very, very heavily. There'll be a lot of people coming in underneath of it. Take the opportunity.
You want to get in at the top level, like as far as you can, because what happens is everyone that Tom brings in underneath actually affect your ability to earn as well. Even though you haven't brought them in, the people that come in underneath boost your sales and your points and then your commissions as well. And without dropping any names, Tom is connected with some of the biggest hitters in internet marketing in the world. And we're in conversations to bring them in under you as the first group as well. So they're all going to boost your ability to earn as well. Anyway, yeah.
Absolutely. As Jason said, I have a network of 8 marketers. I'm going to approach one by one after another, one after another. There'll be lots of people coming in after you if you take action now. Everyone else will be underneath of you to help you to build your business up as quickly as possible.
Fantastic. I love that. And for us, we've never been a part of a business model that has brought in cash flow as fast as this has. So we're excited to help you in that.
By the way, the product is brilliant. Not only what that's for your health, but also especially it's like iPhone. You know what I mean? As soon as you receive it, you recognize it's first-class, world-class product. Especially like iPhone. Beautifully.
Yeah.
You will be proud of it. You will be proud of promoting it. You'll be benefiting from using it and also helping your friends. What can be better than making money by helping your friends, your loved ones? They'll love you more because of, like my wife, she loves me more now.
I love that.
It's amazing. So book a call, because the way we're going to help Tom and Jason, the way we partner is we help you take that first step and then you come immediately into their team. So book that call. As Jason said, over the next 3 days, you get that extra strategy session so he can look at your business model for this opportunity as well.
Exactly.
And we can't wait to connect with you.
And the travel vouchers as well. So we're excited to partner with you. You'll be a part of an exceptional team, and we're looking forward to getting your health the best it's ever been to an optimum level and seeing that income, that impact in your life as well.
Brilliant, brilliant, love it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I don't know why I'm summing up the webinar. That's Tom. That's up to you. But yeah, thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate our ability to share this with more people.
Thank you, everyone. See you next time. See you very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.